Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here again, and in this video, we're going to talk about, man, I didn't do that. Hey everyone, Adrian Morrison here again, and in this video, we're going to talk about priority number 4 when it comes to split testing. This is really the last priority in the group, and this is targeting your ads by age group. And we're going to split test them in 10-year increments because that's how Facebook's reports report them. But different age groups will respond differently to your ads, okay? That's all you need to know. This is going to be an eye-opening split test and case study for you, and it's going to show you that this is something you should be doing. You should be applying to your campaigns. You should be split testing age groups and making ads that go to 25 to 35-year-olds and 36 to 45-year-olds and so on and so on and so on, because the results vary by age group. And I'm telling you, you can really cherry pick some winners with the split test. All right, so let's jump into Facebook. Okay, so here we are in my Facebook account, and what you're looking at is the same campaign that we've been going over in the past 3 videos of split testing, but this one is a split test and a breakdown by age group, and it's extremely eye-opening for me, and it's showing me where some serious ROI is, and it's kind of crazy how it works. But anyways, look, each line is a new age group, and most split tests are in 10-year increments. You can do 1-year increments if you want. You would just have a boatload of ads, but I usually do it by 10 years. And Facebook breaks it down by 18 to 24-year-olds, and then you've got your 25 to 34, 35 to 44, 55 to 64, 65 plus, and look, 45 to 54 is right here. So what I want to do is let me just rearrange this by order, because right now it's a little bit out of order. Okay, here we go. Now I've got it in order by age group. So we've got 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 35, and so on, so on, so on. All right, over here in this column, we have how many sales we've generated. In this column, we have our calls per conversion. And in this column, we have money spent. And in this column, money made, okay? So check this out. 18 to 24-year-olds, crushing it, okay? We're making, we're spending $7.71 to generate a sale. We have spent $385 to generate 1,000. So really great ROI here. 25 to 34-year-olds, however, they're converting at a lesser rate. It's okay, they're still profitable. We're looking at about 100% ROI here. $872 spent to make $1,700. And then you've got your 35 to 44-year-olds, $10 a conversion. So look, as they get older, as the age group increases, the conversion rate declines and the cost per conversion goes up. So it looks like the older age groups, the older I go, the less profit I make. Interesting. So I spent $800 to generate $1,700. So these are close to one another. And but look at this, the 45 to 54-year-olds. All of a sudden, it's like a little nugget in between 2 age groups where it's actually my second best converting age group. I spent $800 to generate $2,100. It's converting better than these 2 age groups right here. But you notice how this trend is, okay, 18 to 24-year-olds crushing it, 25 to 34-year-olds doing good, but declining a little bit. 35 to 44, we're declining a little bit in conversion rate. And then 45 to 54-year-olds, boom, like all of a sudden your conversion rate skyrockets and so does your ROI. and your cost per conversion goes down from what was trending upwards to $10 to $11 down to $8.50. But then look at this. Your 55 to 64-year-olds, your conversion cost per conversion is $11. Spent $600 to make $1,100, and 65 plus year olds $1,199. So it looks like the older the demographic, the lower the conversion rate. But there's an exception, and that's those 45 to 54-year-olds that are just converting like fire. They are our second best converting age group for this ad. And this is what I'm talking about. When you split test by these priorities, you can see where you're losing money and where you're making money. Like those 65 plus year olds, their ROI is not that fantastic. I mean, yeah, well, actually it's close to 100%, but it's kind of, I don't really consider 100% and 50% that amazing, but they're the worst converting age group. And the 55 to 64 would be the next worst converting. But we found this little nugget, 45 to 54-year-olds, that are just crushing it. I mean, they're doing very, very well. So let's say this wasn't a scenario where every group was churning you a profit. Because I mean, the ads that I'm running, I've split tested my ads. I know my audience. The majority of my ads that are running, they profit across the board. Because I've already gone through my phases, I've gone through my priorities. So it's hard for me to find an ad that's like not doing good, because, you know, I do everything by my formula. But anyways, let's imagine that you are looking at a campaign that had a negative ROI or a break-even ROI. You might come in here and say, okay, well, our 18 to 24-year-olds are killing it, and our 25 to 34-year-olds are killing it, and our 45 to 54-year-olds are killing it. So let's eliminate this age group, and this. Let's eliminate the three worst converting age groups, which would be 35 to 44, 55 to 64, and 65. But see, there's this golden nugget right here that you would never know about unless you split tested it out. Then you can go in, shut down your losers, right? And leave yourself with the three winners. And your campaign goes from a negative to a positive, or a break even to a positive. So split testing by age group, very important. It may be priority number 4, but that doesn't mean that it's the least important. They're all important, okay? And it makes a huge difference. And what's amazing is just seeing these 45 to 54-year-olds convert like fire with very high ROI, when it looked like the trend here was the older the demographic, the lower the conversion rate. And that trend did continue with the 55 to 65 plus. But those 45 to 54-year-olds, it's just a little golden nugget in between everything that you're able to cherry pick out and keep crushing. So, you know, if you're not split testing by age groups and you're lumping everything into 18 plus year old, undoubtedly you're losing money and you don't know about it. Even if your campaign's profiting, you're losing money and you don't know about it, unless, you know, you just have a massive pixel and you're going for a very broad audience and your conversion rate's mega high. You know, I have instances like that. Probably seen it in one of the videos in this course where I show you I'm targeting everybody and it's crushing. But that's because I've been doing this for so long. My ads are just like, and my conversion pixel is so intelligent. When you're starting out, these priorities are very important, right? Because you're new. And you need to be able to come in and cherry pick your winners and kill the losers. So get started, start split testing by my priorities, cherry pick your winners, kill your losers, and start turning a profit with your ads. And you may find that some of the old ads you're running, you can go in, redo with my strategy, and find out that they actually could be profitable. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next.